Did Dalvin Cook have negative things to say about his visit with the Jets? Well, what's up, everybody? This is GreenBean, and we're here again to talk about the New York Jets. This time, we're going to talk about something that had a lot of people pretty excited, hopeful, thinking big things. Well, it might not be going the way that we thought it looked like it might be going. Does that make any sense? I'm happy that you're here. Before we get started, can you do me a little favor? What do you say? Go ahead and hit that good old-fashioned milk dog. Let's do that whole thing. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It is greatly appreciated. And I thank you in advance for your consideration. All right. So as we know, Dalvin Cook, the running back from the Minnesota Vikings, now a free agent, is out there looking for work. He visited the New York Jets facility. It just so happened to be the day that I flew up there.
Dalvin Cook! Sign that contract! Dalvin Cook! Sign that contract!
To go to the New York Jets facility, hang out at training camp with all the awesome Jets fans, including O'Leary, Sack Exchange, Richie from Jets Media, Ryan, and so many others. But we got to see Dalvin Cook strut on out to the field and hang out for what looked like the entire practice. Now that's a pretty good sign, right? It seems like a good sign. Robert Saleh was complimentary. Aaron Rodgers was complimentary. We saw Woody hanging out with him. We saw Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook doing a little handshake, hug-a-rooney. We saw all those things, and he leaves without a contract, and we go, okay, well, that's not optimal. We thought maybe they would sign it. I was actually thinking maybe they bring out a folding table in the middle of the field, and they sit down and they sign it right there so we can all go, yay! But none of that. He leaves without a contract, and we say, okay, well, all right. This doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean it's over. But now we're hearing about this tweet from Dalvin Cook's trainer, Mr. Nick Hicks, who's since taken down the tweet, or X, or Zeet, whatever it may be these days. But the tweet looked like this, and this is what it said. If Jets fans knew what Dalvin Cook said today in training, they'd be heartbroken. Ooh, now what could that mean? Could that mean Robert Saleh's breath smells? Could it mean that he doesn't think Aaron Rodgers still has it? Mean that he doesn't like the facilities? He thinks Woody doesn't laugh at his jokes? What could it mean? I think probably what it would mean is they think I'm signing with them and I have no intention to sign with them. Because the concern is that Dalvin Cook is trying to use the Jets to boost up his market value so he can sign somewhere that he wants to play for more money, namely the Miami Dolphins, right? We know that the Miami Dolphins do have an offer. They upped their offer while he was at the Jets facility. Word is, rumor is, right? So they're right around the 5 million, 4 million, 4 million, 5 million range or something along those lines. Far cry from the 8 that he was originally asking for. But who knows? It's not like we're strangers to this, right? It doesn't happen as much as people insinuate that it happens with the Jets, but it has happened with the Jets. We know Devontae Hightower. Remember the birthday cupcakes, that whole thing? We obviously have Kirk Cousins. So these things have happened, but it's been a while. It doesn't happen so much anymore, but it could be happening right now. Now, here's the thing. While I'm fine with the Dalvin Cook signing, obviously he's a solid running. He was great. But we've seen running backs as they age, and most of them start to decline. So you get a solid guy, a vet, smart, knows what he's doing, to kind of bolster the stable in the event Breece Hall isn't 100%. But here's what I ask. Is it really that necessary? Truth. Let's just get to the truth here. The Jets have had 4 years now, 2020, 2021, 22, 23, okay, to bolster the running back position. They've used a draft pick every single year. We know LaMichael Pirine was here a couple years. He's gone. We got Michael Carter, right? You got Breece Hall. You had Izzy Abanikanda. You got Bam Knight, Right? We have Nick Bawden in the house. We got a plethora of tight ends to help those running backs out. So, like, if Breece Hall isn't a go for the first couple weeks of the season, wouldn't it make sense to be like happy with your running back stable that you built through the draft for the past couple years? You got young legs all over the place. We already know Michael Carter, while he had a dip last year for myriad reasons, offensive line, no quarterback, whatever, personal stuff. He's a good running back in the NFL. We already know this. Wouldn't it make sense that we're totally fine? Again, Robert Saleh has said, I wouldn't say it's a need, a big need, but you don't turn your back on the ability to grab good players. And that makes sense to me. But is it really that heartbreaking if we can't sign this guy? Let me know. Do you think this is baloney? He took down the tweet. Probably Dalvin Cook said, hey, you're ruining everything. Or it's just a bunch of bullshit. The guy did say it was more of a joke. It was just a joke. I was just busting chops. All right, we'll see. What do you think? You think it's real? You think Dalvin Cook's gone? Plaxico Burress came out today and said that the Jets are out of the Dalvin Cook sweepstakes. Who knows what the hell Plaxico Burress knows about anything, but who knows, right? Maybe he does. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm real curious to hear how this one goes and to see how it goes as we head into the Hall of Fame game. I look forward to hearing from you. And with that all said, go Jets, kill the damn Cleveland Browns with Zach and Becton, baby.